What's up guys, welcome to vlog number 3. What I'm going to talk about today is I'm going to answer a question that I get asked a lot, and that's when purchasing a property and getting a mortgage, if you should be going directly to your local bank or if you should be using a mortgage broker. So without further ado, here we go. So bank versus mortgage broker. So when buying a property and getting a mortgage, I think, in my opinion, you should definitely be going with a mortgage broker, and I'm going to tell you why. The first reason is 24/7. Real estate is a 24/7 business, guys, and as such, you should be working with people on your team that are willing to work for you 24/7. If you've ever worked with me, you know that sometimes we have to put in offers at 10 p.m. during the week, at 5 p.m. on a Sunday. And if you go to a bank, I can almost guarantee you that Joe or Sally, who works at the local branch, they probably work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, maybe Saturdays. Whereas if you go to a mortgage broker like mine, Christopher, which by the way is a real guy, Christopher is willing to answer my text messages, my phone calls and emails almost any day, anytime. 24/7, guys. The second reason why you should be going with a mortgage broker is long-term relationships. You've heard me say it before and I'll say it again. Real estate is a long-term play to build long-term wealth. So if you want to one day own 5, 10, 30, 50 properties, you want to make sure you start building relationships, long-term relationships, and you start building a long-term team. That's a good realtor, a lawyer, good contractors, cleaners, and for financing, you want to make sure you get a good mortgage broker, because closing deals is their livelihood, that's their career, and their reputation depends on providing good customer service and closing deals for people like you. Whereas if you walk into a bank, for example, I can almost guarantee you that Joe or Sally who work at the bank today, they're not going to be there anymore 5 years from now. What does that mean? That means that if they sold you the wrong mortgage product, the new person there is not going to give a believe me, guys. Whereas Christopher, on the other hand, he cares about your long-term success, because that's going to mean more business for him. Okay? And to finish this point off about long-term relationships, I'm just going to quote, and by the way, I don't know whose quote this is, but I heard it from Matt McKeever, so I'm just going to give him credit. He has probably the best YouTube real estate channel right now, so go check him out, Matt McKeever. And he says, your network equals your net worth. So long-term relationship, guys, that's point number 2. Let's move on. This should have really been point number 1, but I made it point number 3, or this video would have been done 5 minutes ago, okay? So access. This is pretty self-explanatory, but if you go to a bank directly, they can only offer you their products. So if you go to TD Bank, they can only offer you TD Bank products. Whereas if you go with a mortgage broker, they have access to over 100 lenders, or at least my mortgage broker does. So you go to a mortgage broker, they can offer you the same TD Bank products, but they can also offer you Scotiabank products, BMO, CIBC, you know, A lenders, B lenders, C lenders, private loans. And more importantly, if you want to become a real estate investor, they'll be able to tell you which lenders to go to first, second, third, and so on as you grow your portfolio. Mortgage brokers are more strategic, and they can help you come up with a financial strategy to grow your portfolio over time. So there you have it, guys. These are the 3 reasons why I believe you should be going to a mortgage broker instead of going directly to a bank. The mortgage broker is 24/7. You can establish a long-term relationship with him or her, and you'll have way more access to financial products than if you go directly to a bank. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Leave me a comment. Don't be shy. Send me a DM, and I'll see you in the next video.